What's going on? Zach here with 5-Star Prep, and today we're going to be talking about that question that every student has before they even start to study for the ACT or SAT. Which one should I take? That's right, let's get into it. Before we get into the similarities and differences between the ACT and SAT, remember that this is your journey. Who gives a shit what your friends are taking? It doesn't matter. Determine which exam works best for you. Also, keep in mind that this decision is not permanent. If you feel like you want to switch to the ACT after studying for the SAT, you can. It's okay.
Ew.
When deciding between these two exams, it's important to consider their breakdowns. The ACT and SAT both include reading, English, and math sections. But the ACT also includes a science section, which the SAT lacks. Additionally, both exams are around 3 hours long, not including the essay, and both run around $55 without the essay and $70 with the essay. Before I get into what exam is right for you, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Also check out 5starprep.com for more videos and courses. In my opinion, the ACT is the more straightforward of the two exams. But the biggest issue on the ACT is timing. Timing. I remember when I was taking the ACT reading section for the first time, realizing that I had to complete it in 35 minutes, answering 40 questions and reading 4 passages. I was like, how am I going to do this? I don't know.
I don't know.
Luckily, there are tips and tricks that will help you cope with the timing situation on the ACT. But if you're someone that gets overwhelmed easily, I don't suggest this exam for you. On the flip side, if you're someone that processes information quickly, I think you'll do fairly well on this exam. Now let's talk about the SAT, what I consider the trickier of the two exams. This exam forces you to focus on minute details from start to finish. The best example of this is on the math section. Here, you have to pay attention. I mean, pay attention.
Fucking idiot.
Come on, you fucking idiot!
Pay attention, fuck.
To the scales on the graphs, as well as the variables they ask you to solve for. Sometimes they like to put things in there just to throw you off. Ultimately, you should take a practice test to determine which exam works best for you. But remember that the ACT is more time sensitive and therefore usually better for students that process information quickly. On the other hand, the SAT requires attention to detail, which bodes well for students that are meticulous. Overall, the ACT is probably better for students that like math, while the SAT is better for students that like reading. But either one could work for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. Also, comment if you have any more questions about the ACT or SAT. I want to know.